Danny Padilla. Next take. Hey, what's up? It's Danny Padilla. So today I wanted to sit down and kind of tell you a little bit about myself because I don't think I've really met you yet, because the only sort of Q&A type thing that I've had on my channel was the Whisper Challenge Q&A that I did with Mason from the Impersonation videos. We didn't really even answer any questions because of how the challenge worked.
Can I have a banana, or would you like to jam-a-rama?
I'd make an attempt to tune the piano. So basically what's going to happen is I have 25 things that I'm going to tell you about myself. 20 of which are true and 5 of which are false. But you don't know which ones are true and which ones are false, so I want you to guess and leave your guesses in the comments below. Let's get started! Number 1. I've actually never seen Titanic all the way through. I've only seen it in small segments. I once took a course in college solely because I wanted to spend more time with the girl in that class, and it ended up not working out. She was kind of a bitch. I'm a ridiculously shy person when I'm around a bunch of people I don't know until somebody breaks the ice, and once the ice is broken, I'm actually really outgoing, like insanely outgoing. I've only ever actually had 2 legitimate girlfriends. Back in the early years of high school, my biggest dream was actually to have a recurring role on Hannah Montana, which I don't think a lot of 14, 15-year-old guys had. I've never actually broken a bone. I used to be in a progressive metal band back in high school called Hybrid Retention with a bunch of my friends. It was the biggest kind of like joke. We used to literally put fart noises in our recordings because we thought it was hilarious. So I used to try to eat my McDonald's hamburgers in as little time as possible, and my record is actually 6 seconds. 6 freaking seconds to eat a McDonald's hamburger. My family and I have actually lived in the same house my entire life. I met Enrique Iglesias when I was younger, and I didn't actually know it was him at the time, but I figured it out recently because I actually saw a picture of Enrique Iglesias and I realized, hey, I met that guy when I was younger at a hotel, and it was great. I have really hairy feet. This really weird thing occurs where just like my right hand will swell up a bunch and it won't like unswell for like 3 hours, but it's only my right hand. Like my left hand, it doesn't happen for some reason, it's only my right hand. One of my friends actually told me that it's a symptom of early onset arthritis. I had an acting career in my early teens and I ended up landing this small part in a film, and actually to date, I have never seen this film. I was an all-star caliber catcher in baseball all the way up until high school. I was really freaking good. When I was about 3 years old, I knew every single model of every single car that would drive by us on the road, and I also knew all the state capitals, so I don't know what happened, but I was like a genius as a kid. All of my siblings and I are born in the same month of the year, so during that time my parents literally just go ham on presents because all 4 of the kids are born in the same exact month. I only started taking singing seriously about 4 years ago, my senior year of high school, because my girlfriend got me into a bunch of cool things like that, but I've really only been doing it seriously for 4 years. Before I got my driver's license, I actually tried to convince my parents to let me get my motorcycle license. I quit basketball in the 5th grade, and then I tried to get into basketball in 8th grade, and I didn't because I realized I sucked. Like, I flat out sucked. I took a layup from the free throw line and I missed the backboard, so yeah. Back in like middle school and early high school, Dance Dance Revolution was actually one of my main forms of cardio, which is interesting because it's a video game. Wine is the alcoholic beverage of my choice, and I really like buying the cheap stuff because I am a cheap person. Wait, I shouldn't say that. I had the biggest crush on my best friend Allie Hills back in high school, and things never really worked out because I was so incredibly awkward around her. Like, it was unbelievable. When I was in middle school, my mom had me get pedicures and manicures every single month. I really only shave when my facial hair gets like really out of control, but if it's like any time before that, I'm too lazy to even try to shave it. I find it incredibly attractive when girls like to have really personal conversations with me, even if they're just meeting me for the first time, because for some reason I really like getting personal with somebody really fast. Alright yo, so that was 25 different facts about myself. 20 of them are true, 5 of them are false. I'll be posting the answers to which 5 of these facts were false on my Facebook and Instagram pages within the next couple of days. Oh, and before you leave, I am doing a YouNow session with Mason Sperling, who is the guy from the impersonation videos, and we're just going to be doing a bunch of weird whatnot. We're gonna be taking suggestions, answering questions, maybe doing some impersonations. We might even be combining 2 impersonations together because that's always fun. So this YouNow session is going to be this Wednesday, October 15th at 3:30 p.m. So come and hang out with us. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. We're gonna take our shirts off. Just kidding. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. I'm still here. The next question is, what was your first impression of me? My first impression was, damn!